Yes, good. Well, afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Kings of the Bridge. Obviously, there's probably going to be more of you coming in slowly, but I hope all of you are doing well. We are 20 minutes into the protest, and it's starting to build up. You are seeing a lot more people being on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chelsea, I hope you're well. Nono, I hope you're well. Um, Obviously, there is a lot going on today. We've got the protest, we've got the match build up, and obviously we then actually have the match itself. So there is a lot to kind of go through. But what I was wanting to do today is just have a space that people can just listen into, be fully up to date with all the protest elements and what's going on, talk about maybe a bit of the match build up, look at the team lineups we were looking at maybe yesterday and the match reactions, and then hopefully we will then get the actual lineup coming out. So it's going to be a very interesting one. But we might as well just kind of crack on in with it, with kind of looking at what has been going on so far with the protests. So as you can see here, we've got more messages coming in really from fans saying that they've had enough. And, we're getting more and more people here saying that they're in Enzo Maresca's name now, it's good. I'm very happy for everyone who's turned up to that so far. So we got take your dodgy deals someplace else. The clowns who destroyed Chelsea. Very true. It's very true. Some big messages coming out here, and fair play to everyone who's put their efforts in to make these banners and turn up. Absolutely. But I hope all of you are doing well. Obviously, we will kind of keep more on that as we go along. If anyone's saying that there's some big videos which are coming out, always let me know. Yeah, so that's great. So Louis, I hope you're well. Nothing to Soul, I hope you're well. Toby, I hope you're well as well, my boy. Not my boy Bowley. Yeah, I mean, look, let's be honest. Out of all of them, who would we prefer to stay? Of course, we'd want Todd Bowley to stay. Toby, you're saying, is anyone live streaming the protests? I mean, look, obviously I've got Twitter up on my computer and I'm just kind of keeping an eye the whole time. Obviously, if you guys have it as well and you feel there's some really significant videos to show, I mean, obviously it looks like it's just starting to kind of build up at the moment. Obviously, we're only, 20 minutes into the protest. I'm sure it's something that you would have less people to start and it hopefully kind of builds up from there. But, for everyone who's turning up so far, fair play to every single one of you. So, yeah, absolutely. But we do actually have a game today as well. And I think it's something that is very much, it's a must-win regardless of where we are in the table. We should be beating Brentford, really. Yeah, Cole Palmer 9. So this is something obviously I wanted to talk about as well. Do you think it's very coincidental all of a sudden that because there was a protest happening that we have brought our transfer business forward to try and appease the fans? To me, it just seems very odd that we're all of a sudden getting that centre back and we potentially might bring in a midfielder or an attacking option the day before the protests start happening. Come on. Absolutely, Toby. We want our Chelsea back. And absolutely. CFC Stephen, I hope you're well. Nothing, but yeah, I mean, do you think that's true? Am I clutching at straws there? Obviously, I believe it's probably a clear message to Maresca as well, saying that if you ask nicely, you get what you want. But you would like to think, actually, from a sporting standpoint, we would actually want to get these acquisitions in before. And I think it's because they're potentially panicking about Champions League too. And they know that we've got a lot of competitions to be in. Football goals, I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. But yes, if there's anyone who would like to come up to stage, please do. Now is your time. Obviously, you've got me on Twitter. If you haven't, it's CFC_Matt17. Drop me a follow. Drop me a message if you would like to come on and I'll provide you a link. There is, so far, what Daily is saying is there's estimated up to 200 people currently protesting. Fair play. That's good. 200 people. That's good. And I think it's only going to get larger. And we need to have this carrying on. So, yeah. If you're watching Alex Goldberg, I'm agreeing with you about transfer and protest. I mean, what wouldn't surprise me of these owners is that they try to think that they could potentially provide us with a shiny new toy and keep us quiet. It wouldn't surprise me even if we went for someone larger as well, to try and appease the fans. But I think we've had enough. But I don't know what you guys think about this, Jeremy Jacques Potato. I'm not sure what you think about him. Obviously, there's promise behind him. There's clearly a good player potentially in there. But I think as I'm fed up of buying potential. I want what's ready for now. I was gutted about Gurhey personally. Of course, the wages are extravagant, which we'd never be able to pay. But that's the sort of player which I would have wanted at Chelsea at this current moment in time. A leader who's got experience, who knows Chelsea as well, but is also Prem ready. And let's be honest, an England starter. It's ticking all the boxes for me. But look, they obviously don't want to do it, but I think it's probably more Gurhey's probably not even interested in coming to us. Do I blame him? No. Look what we did to him in the past. The project's really not appeasing really or exciting anyone, so why would you? Toby's saying I think we're done then if they pay 60 to 70 million for him. Yeah, and this is what's annoying, right? I assume you're talking about the Jacquet being 60, 70 million. Astronomical money. I don't know what it's around, if it's the realms of like 50 million at the moment, which we're potentially looking at him for. It's about 50 million. Yeah, it's crazy. Wow. There's a few fans who've actually travelled from Malaysia to come and protest today. So Pies has just posted that now 8 minutes ago. Fans have travelled from Malaysia for protest and want Egg Barley out. 10,600 kilometres from Malaysia, Egg Barley leave our club. Wow. That is dedication. I mean, hopefully you're there to watch the game as well. But yeah, we'll go back to obviously the protest elements in a second. But yeah, the Jacquet thing is interesting. Yeah, good Jacquet Potato make up for £5. You're absolutely right, Toby. Dreamer, I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good Saturday. You want him, and absolutely fine. I mean, obviously, I know there's a lot of fans out there who are interested in him, but Archie being one of them, who I believe in a lot of what his opinions, and I respect a lot of his opinions. So I don't know too much about him, and this is what's difficult, is that we try to look at all these youngsters, but I'm looking at Prem ready. I'm looking at what can help us get to the next level, not to potentially see what happens, and then if we don't need him, we can then flip him. I'm just not interested. But you guys might be able to educate me more on him. Is he a good player? It'd be interesting to know if you could let me know. Just want to say our refs are racist versus Caicedo because, yeah, that Dallo challenge was disgraceful. And what's the point of VAR? If you're doing a challenge like that, studs up at Doku's knee, and it's crazy. And even the Marino one in the week as well. I mean, look, it was pretty brash, but not even being looked at. If that was Caicedo, I think there'd be a lot more questions being asked. So yeah, Toby, you're saying they want a record sale. I read that as well. So, and who's a better team to get a record sale than negotiating with Chelsea? So Dream, you're saying if he's a level raiser at club, bring him in. Otherwise, I'm not interested. Yeah, and I think this is what I'm saying. I mean, look, I want level raisers at this club, and I think we all do now. I think we've built for potential FC now for X amount of years, and we can clearly see it's not going as quickly as we all expected, and I think for them as well. And I think now what's happened is they've gone, okay, right, we got to reconsider now what we've got to do. And I feel that there's got to be a mixture of experience. I mean, the bogus of them trying to potentially try and get Van Dijk and stuff. I mean, he's never going to go, was he? Mike, I hope you are well, my friend. I hope you're well. We're just running through the Jacquet news at the moment. Obviously, the news really kind of built a lot of momentum last night. And in my opinion, I feel it's a bit of a tactic to kind of appease the fans more than anything from a PR perspective. Let's see how we're getting on with the protest and see what's going on there. Let's have a look. So straight away, we've got Abramovich 03 and then F off Blueco Clowns, Bowley, Egg Barley, Vice and Feliciano leave our club. I mean, fair play for spending your money to do that. I mean, look, it's very clear. It's very clear. It's brilliant. It's brilliant to see, and hopefully there's more momentum. Ben Jacobs said there was about a few hundred fans there. Daly has just said now that James, Delap, and Palmer have arrived with the squad. I hope that they get a start. I really do. Yeah, there's a lot, there's a lot of money being spent on this. Change the model. We want our Chelsea back. Blue Co, shove your model up your arse. Yeah. Micromanaged by Egg Barley, I assume, whatever that is, by Winstanley, Stewart and Shields, not a Project FC. Failing model strategy, no accountability at Egg Barley, Winstanley, Stewart and Shields. Fair play. I love seeing this sort of stuff because we all feel the same about it. We all feel the same. But look, let's maybe look at more the team now and what we think we're going to go for. Liam Delap has arrived in the Chelsea squad and someone said that's a boost for Brentford. Anyways, right. So, Cal, good to see you, mate. Signing Xhaka when we have Josh, who is better. Yes, and this is something which is interesting. Signing Xhaka, what does that mean that's impacting now for Acheampong? Are we potentially saying that, look, Acheampong, you're surplus to requirements, or we really want to see how you can be against Xhaka, and then from that we'll figure out whether we keep you or not? Oh, dear. Toby, you're saying empty stadium, please, or the loudest it's ever been. Yeah. What do you guys think about the atmosphere today? What do you think we're going to get? Because clearly, obviously, we got the protest before, and people are having their voices heard now. Do you think that's going to transcend and be very loud in the ground as well? Do you think we're going to get the Clear Lake out, Egg Barley out, or do you think it's going to be a little bit more of just Roman Abramovich and things like that? What do we think? What do we think, guys? There's nearly 30 of you here, so if you can smash the likes, there's 15 likes so far. Obviously, I know it's a Saturday, there's probably less people in here, but if you can smash the likes, it really helps the algorithm and it really helps the channel grow and obviously for the community to grow. So if you can smash the likes, that'll be great. And share it as well. Share it if you can. We want to kind of spread the awareness of this channel as much as possible. So if you've got Twitter or whatever and you want to share saying that we're live, please let me know. It's great. It's great to have everyone here. So 70 million on a spud. There's no point signing another inexperienced Liga centre-back. Christian saying, yeah, you're right. And Mike, it's either we're going to be flat, in my opinion, Matt, or loud with chance against the owners. No in between. Yeah. I felt, to be honest, we were quite flat against Arsenal. I really did. In all capacities, whether it was to support Chelsea or whether it was to have the anti-Clear Lake, it was just all very, very flat. And, Arsenal, clearly, they had a lot to say. But, yeah. Mike, where's my jumper from? It's from a company called Arne, A-R-N-E. I don't know if you've heard of it before. They're quite a cool brand. Mike, if you type it in, it's A-R-N-E, and they got various different hoodies, different jackets. It's pretty good. So, Carlito, the big man himself. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well. Xhaka has played 90 games. He isn't new. And this is the other thing as well. As this is, I think, the counter argument is from a lot of other people. Is that I think people are saying, and like me, we need more experienced players. But then on the counter argument, and things like Carlito is saying, I think other people who are very much really interested and want him are saying, look, he's 20 years old, but he's got, as Carlito said, 90 games under his belt. So is that inexperience? Probably not. Mike, it's good. It's a good brand, isn't it? Really good. Change the model. Yeah. I'm just having a look, see if there's any other updates at all. Yeah, it seems to be all kind of very similar at the moment, what we're seeing there. So I think what we'll do is if there's any bigger outbreaks on the protest, if people can just let me know and then I can bring it up. But I think what we'll do in the meantime is, I don't know what time the team lineups are coming out. So if anyone can let me know, is it an hour and a half before? So is it pretty much should be coming out soon, or when should we When should we see it? Is it an hour and 15 before? Yeah, if anyone can let me know, that'd be great. What are we saying here? Courtney, yeah. Look, more kids to play Lego in the daycare. Wild briefs which came out yesterday. I felt, in my opinion, on that. You know, you're hearing the news of Man City, you know, acquiring Mark Gurhey for 20 million. Yes, I know it might be 200 plus on the salary, but then you're hearing what we're trying to do, and then Rossini is clapping without gloves on so they can hear. You're thinking, what is going on? Like, what is happening to our club for that sort of news to come in? That City are going, no, we're balls to the wall serious. We're going to go for this and have a big push. And then we're talking about building Lego. It's crazy. It's crazy. Carlito, you're still saying that age is an indicator of experience. It's about reps and it's about games. And that's very true as well. So Nuzqui, hopefully I've said that right. Thank you for the message. What centre backs are there to get? And so I was always a strong advocate for Gurhey, but I think, you know, in terms of, you know, the others, whether it's, and this is another question, right? If Xhaka and Senesi were the same age, same price, who would you go for? And it's going to completely counter argument what I'm going to say. So Senesi's obviously available. Bournemouth aren't going to let him go for cheap either because, you know, January sales as well. If they were around the same price, well, let's say Senesi was what, 35 plus 10. Let's say, I don't know, Xhaka was, let's say the same price. I think we'd probably go for Xhaka, right? So, what are we saying? 145. Thanks. That's good. I'll keep an eye. So if anyone has any early team news, just put daily or whatever, and I'll get the tweet up on my screen. Not sure a group of guys standing there on their phones is going to break into a protest, news breaking reports. Fair enough. 45. Okay. 1 hour and 15. Okay. Daily said. Well, has Daily just said something now, Toby, or am I a bit behind? Con, good. It's standard. I think, his Con's gone to the game today. Fair enough. Standard with a pint in his hand. Also, Lille fourth in Liga, by the way. Okay, well, so look, Wally, that, you know, let's see. I think the difficulty of me is, you know, I'll always put my hands up to saying I'm not knowledgeable about the younger players. So I have to learn from other people about how good, the players are. So I have to learn from other people because I'm old fashioned that I want proven ready-made now as clearly the model, barring a few, it's not paid off. So Christian, so saying he's definitely inexperienced and not good enough if we want to challenge for the other top teams. We have enough youngsters in our team. And I think this is just that really difficult counter argument. I think we're quite burnt by getting these youngsters now, hence why these protests are happening. So to say Xhaka isn't good signing is just weird. Okay. And that's fair enough. That's fair enough, Wally. Fair enough on that. So Toby saying check CFC picks as the kid is a legend. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at what Pies has just said. Pies, here we go. What's Pies put? Which kid is that? Which one is that, Toby? I can't see it. Did it come out just now, or the one which was 4 minutes ago? So I'm a bit behind on these chats. There's quite a lot in here. So Senesi contract's up in the summer, though. Yeah. So thing is, though, Toby, we might see that his contract's up in the summer, but they're still going to ask for 35 million, no? Something like that. Oh, CFC picks. Sorry. Let's get CFC picks. This one? No. Send it to me, Toby. I'll have a look. Right. So I want proven ready. Wally is saying, yep, absolutely. And I think that's just the difficulty. 28 career appearances. I mean, he might end up being a good player, but all this comes from his distrust in the ownership. If we had previously got proven players who actually, and this is what's annoying, right? Is that I want proven players who are experienced. And okay, Lucy's saying experience, obviously, because I understand what Carlito's saying. Experience, and what I mean by that is being in the Prem. And that age of being 28, whatever. But I don't want that sort of player. I don't want that sort of player being Senesi. Yes, I know he had a good game against us, but let's be honest, our front line, we're always going to do bad. Okay, Toby, let me have a quick look at that, my friend. Enter. Okay. It's still 0-0 in the. Oh yeah, that one is great, isn't it? Right, let me get this up. Yeah, it's still 0-0 in the United game. I completely forgot to do my 4 score today as well, so I've already missed the first game. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, this kid is a legend. I don't want you. I don't want your shirt. I just want my Chelsea back. Absolutely. Good for you, little man. Absolutely. Is there any more? Actually, do you know what? I should probably follow CFC picks actually. So obviously, yep, you've got the players coming in now. Big man Caicedo, our manager. Oh God, Nacho, man, what are you doing? In fairness, he's wearing Jem's hat though. But my lord, there's a way to present yourself and dress, and this is a reason why I really despise him. My word, honestly. My club is a cash cow. Yeah, I mean, look, we're seeing a bit more noise. Good to see. Good to see. Good to see. Right. Okay. Oh, there's been loads of images. Fair enough. Right. Let's get back to the live. Okay. Mike, what you're saying here, Matt, no, that you was about Matt, not that you were bad before, but I feel like you really improved on your hosting skills. Oh, thanks, Mike. No, I appreciate it. No, look, when I started, it was very daunting, especially being on playback. I think having camera on as well helps. I don't know, but I appreciate that, Mike. No, it's certainly something to get used to, especially when you're trying to ad-lib when especially there's not much news, but with Chelsea, there's always news, so we're all good. But thank you, Mike. Appreciate that, mate. But have a look at those Arnie hoodies, mate, because I think they're about like 55 quid at the moment. They're good. But you have to go up a size, so because they can shrink a little bit. So if you're going to get them, get it up a size. So whether you're a medium, get a large. If you're small, go for a medium sort of thing. But they're really good, mate. Carlito, what we're saying? Jacquet played against Liam. Okay, Liam was absolutely behind the signing. It's not about what you asked for; it's about how you asked for it. Liam was respectful, won't have an issue getting what he wants. Yeah, and obviously, Carlito, I think you're very much the other way against Maresca, and maybe how you feel he was quite bullish in his approach. Maybe, and this is what I'm saying, maybe this is kind of a bit more of a message as well to Maresca saying, look, you ask nicely, ask respectfully, or have your piece on it, you'll get what you want. So what we say with Senesi, we kind of know what we get. With Xhaka, we have no idea. Well, look, again, this is something which I've kind of always will put my hand up to. There's clearly people like Carlitos, Archie's, a lot of people who, on Goldberg's channel who watch a lot of Strasbourg or Liga or whatever, or are very knowledgeable of these younger players. I have to listen to them more about what they say because I've obviously got my black and white kind of opinion on things in terms of I want ready-made players, and that's it. That's just how my mindset's always been. But when you've got to kind of listen to other people on this. So if you don't have an idea, look at, I don't know, maybe not necessarily YouTube highlights, they're always the best ones, but performance, reviews and things like that, and kind of have a bit of an understanding on it. Big up GT. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well. Wally, bro, Garnacho really annoys me. Yeah, I mean, look, he annoys me too. But I think out of the two at the moment, who do we go for, Gittins or Garnacho? I mean, look, fair play to him. He got his goals. He got his goals and he took them well. Especially the second one. The second one's hard. The first one, he had to take it down and he kind of just smashed it in, and that was great. But that second one was good, and that's what you want to see more. I prefer him as an impact sub, though. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but I prefer him as an impact sub. Absolutely. I think he is better there. I mean, in my opinion, I would be going for Pedro Neto on the left, Esteval on the right, in my opinion. So let's have GT at the game today. That'd be interesting. GT at the game today. Just put a video from the stand. Sorry, GT. Why are you in your seat already? That's cool. Hopefully your luck will change, because you said that whenever you went to Chelsea games, GT, that you had 100% records, and we lost. So that's got to change, my friend. Better be today. CFC Cole, hope you're well, my friend. Oh, you're taking your younger brother to the game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Arnie sponsor needed. Yes, I would love that. I think Jen would as well, to be fair. That'd be awesome. I think the Sky Sports lot, when they do their kind of breakfast brunch podcast, they're sponsored by Arnie. So maybe eventually. That'd be great. That'd be really good. Lineup should be out very soon. Let's have a look. Let's see who we're going to bring in. Obviously not. Oh, Daly's just come out with it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The lineup is out. Sanchez. So here we go. In goal, Sanchez. We got Reece James, Chalobah. Oh, my Lord. Chalobah Tosin, Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandez. Oh, my. Neto, Palmer, Garnacho, and Joao Pedro. There we have it, guys. There we have it. What do we think? What do we think of the lineup there, guys? Sanchez, James, Chalobah. Let's get this on a foot mob. Oh, Manu. Have Manu just scored? No? Okay. Right. I'm going to get this up on... let's get it on FOTMob and see how we're lining up here. Let's go. Team lineup. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? The lineup. Let's have a look. Is it 4, 3, 2? No. No. Where's the? Try to make it there. 4. I'll get it up in a second. Anyways, yeah, what do you guys think of that? Interesting, hey? So no Esteval again. So I knew Tosin was going to... It's because they see it as a physical part, and it aggravates me. Well, Rogue, Esteval can't play more than one game, clearly. He was an attacking potent playing against Arsenal. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Do you reckon? Has there been more news about the has there been more news about the actual main squad though? Has there been anything on that? The bench as well. So obviously Delap is still ill then. Oh, here we go. All right, I've got it up. I have got it up. Oh no, not that one. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, he must have got an illness. Esteval must have got an illness. Oh, Jesus. It looks soft on the attacking options once again. No Gittins still. No Gittins. Esteval forgot to wash his hands after playing Lego. Look, don't get me wrong, guys. And I know Carlito's a big advocate for this, right? You're getting paid. I mean, and I know it's highest ability, highest performance that you've got to be in the team or whatever. But what you would think with the sports science and everything around, you'd be able to get around a cold. Do you know what I mean? You're paid a lot of money. So Delap wasn't well enough to play against Arsenal, but he's now a couple of days later, okay, to play against Brentford. It just angers me. But I mean, D-Rod, we can say it's a terrible lineup, but what can we do, man? What can we do? At least we got the big boys back. We got Palmer back and James, and that to me is load management, and that, in my opinion, shows that the fitness department are having more of a say about how many games Reece James can play and Palmer, etc. Not necessarily as much Palmer because I think he is just still injured, but yeah, it's look, we all know what it is now, and we're going to see how we get on. Oh, Willie, you're right. No Sugo on there either. I don't know how the hell George is on the bench. We're looking to sell him. Look, it's because Wally, we got no one else. That's clear. He won't come on anyways. Boffy, good to see you, mate. Surely if Rosinha wasn't wearing gloves, the illness was more likely to spread, probably. Christian, good to see you, mate. There was something fishy about all the players missing the Arsenal game. Look, I don't understand it, to be honest. I mean, look, we all have flu, depending on obviously how hard it is or not, right? But you'd think with the amount of sports science that they have behind it, they'll be able to give them some sort of nutrients or some sort of like IV. I don't know. Maybe actually not IV because that's probably not right. Because we're starting to go into doping there. But do you know what I mean? Like there has to be something to help them out to kind of speed up the process, right? Mike Chelsea, 2 billion spent, and this is a squad. And this is why the protests are happening. It's why the protests are happening. It's not on. CFC Dreamer, sorry, Dreamer. Cole, sorry being insensitive, but score today. Yeah. We not necessarily have to have a chat about Palmer, but I think we need to start seeing like how injured is he? Is there something more to this? Because we've not seen him really being the same Cole Palmer this season. We need to start seeing some more from him because his performance has been very flat. And he looks like he's holding a big injury as well when he's playing. So we need to see something. I work an 8 to 5 on a minimum wage when I'm ill. Yeah. Exactly. Right, Mike. Let's have a look at the Brentford lineup. Let's have a look at the Brentford lineup. Let's see what they're playing with today. Right, Brentford. Oh God, Tosin and Chalobah, shivers when it was against Sunderland. Right, let's have a look at Brentford. Right. Oh, someone's messaged me again. Have they? No, they haven't. Let's have a look. Jem was going to join shortly, but I don't know whether he's able to. But if he was, if not, you guys can see him on Spaces, I think, if he's going to be on there. Right, this is the Brentford lineup. So you got Kelleher in goal, Henry, Nathan Collins, I can't say his name, Coyote, Jensen, Yarmoliuk, whatever his name, Janlet, Damsgaard, Garda, and Igor Tiago. I'm worried about that guy. He's been good this season. What are you guys' thoughts on the opposition there? I am not looking forward to Igor Tiago's battle with Tosin and Chalobah. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I've got the United game on the background. Are they doing well then, Mike? Yeah, that's true. Rogue, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I saw Donnarumma. I mean, what a keeper, by the way. Absolutely. Oh, United are winning. Embuemo. Jesus, that's really not good for us. That's not good at all. Oh, God. What a goal. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible for us. Oh, my. This is not good for us because it means Arsenal are ahead now. Arsenal have a game in hand and they could go 9 points clear. Man United are in fourth. Man United are in fourth place and are 4 points ahead of us. What a signing though Mbuemo's been. He's a fantastic player. It's a great ball from Bruno and it's a great finish. So Mbuemo gets the ball, just bottom hand corner. It's a great finish. Annoyingly, can't believe I'm saying that. God, Wally. So I hate to say Arsenal might win it. Yeah, I think everything's just going up for them this year. That they're playing terrible, but somehow still getting the points. So yeah, it's really not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, they need Gurley to hurry up. Buffy, UCL football gone if United play well. Yep. Could you imagine if we get Europa Conference again? I almost just wouldn't want to do it. Honestly. Yeah, Buffy, this is one thing I want to know, right? I don't know if any. So obviously, Buffy, I assume you being UK, listening to Sky Sports. Did anyone else hear like Alan Smith on the Wednesday when we played? And he was just so terrible. He was terrible. Like I don't understand how really on comms you're allowed to do that because he's supposed to be having an impartial opinion. Same with Carragher as well. They're supposed to have impartial opinions, and I think if that was me as a City fan listening to, I'd go mad, going absolutely mad. Dreamer, there'll be more protests. Well, there'll be now, yeah, if that's the case. I'm the biggest curse. Every season, the last three I predicted Arsenal to win it, they finished second. This year, I had them as second. Now they're going to win it. Whatever I say is the opposite. So what have you said for the score today for Brentford then? That's what I want to know then, Mike. Yeah, Buffy. The Alan Smith thing, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. Arsenal were terrible in that game, and he was waxing lyrical about them. It's just not on. But look, guys, I think, what is it? We've been on for 40 minutes. Does anyone want to come up on stage at all? It's now your chance if you would like to come up on stage before the game starts. You can have your opinions on today's game, whether you're wanting to talk about potential signings or the protest or whatever. If any of you would like to come up, more than welcome to. It's a very chilled stream today. We can just kind of carry on talking until we get kind of half an hour before, and then we can maybe go off. Rogue, you are saying 2 or 3-1 to Chelsea. I think it's going to be a really scrappy game. I'm surprised that Delap didn't start, to be honest. In my opinion, I thought he would be on as a starter. 2 times Conference League winners. Yeah, you'll never sing that. Absolutely, Yellow Flash. The Woodsheller. Don't worry about Arsenal. They'll bottle it. Have you ever heard the joke of Arsenal and the icicle? No. Question: what is in common with North London and an icicle? Arsenal. The answer is both. Both are known to melt in March, but after particularly cold winters on May. Yeah, exactly. You're too right. We can only pray. We can only pray for that. Oh, okay. Thanks, Toby. Let me have a quick look at that. Is it obviously heating up now? Oh, geez. Okay. Cool. Oh, crap.
We don't care about Clear Lake. They don't care about us. All we care about is Chelsea FC. It's Chelsea FC. We don't care about Clear Lake. They don't care about us.
Nice.
All we care about is Chelsea FC.
Fair play. I think it's going to be more of this happening. That's enough for you. We need more of that. We need more of that. Thanks, Toby, for that, mate. So, Christian, what are you saying here? Thanks for the message, mate. Has Palmer had any good games since PSG or Bayern? Good question. Because really, let's be honest, since Bayern, he got injured, didn't he? So, I felt there was a vital part when he came on against Bournemouth away. I mean, he should have scored, and then we would have probably have won that. And it's just typical that he kind of only just came back, but he should have scored that. That's a very good question. What do you think, guys? What do you think in the chat about Palmer? Do you think since Bayern that he's had any good kind of games? I think it's difficult. I mean, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chelsea said maybe at Everton. Cowley saying, seeing that lineup, it's going to be a stinky game, in my opinion. Can already see us struggling, building up and making simple passes. Well, look, this is a big test for Rafinha today because, look, I think in terms of the game against Arsenal, look, Charlton, great, we got that win, expected. Arsenal, I'm going to be honest, they played a lot better than us. We kind of were scraping that performance. That performance was very much like a lower end team trying to pinch something, trying to have half chances to get goals. But this is a very big game for us today, considering all the outside noise as well. And they'll know this too. So they need to get something today. It's a minimum a win. We cannot draw this. We cannot draw this. I think it's going to be closer as well. I can't see us breaking them down. I've got it as a Desmond, personally. But we're going to see. We will see. Hey, look. At least someone's holding some standards. Hey, Rogue. At least someone's holding some standards. The women's team always seem to do. Boffy, he was just heating up against Bournemouth at home and he got hooked. Yes, and this is the whole thing. Is that him making the decision or was that the medical team? We will never know. Dream was saying he was decent against Villa. That was just such a horrible, frustrating game to watch that. It's not just about goals either. Literally everything went through Palmer 2 seasons ago. I mean, look, Toby a couple of streams ago did a really great tweet or a stat about we were 21 games in and how many points we were getting. And when we were under Pochettino at this point, Palmer had 14 goals. 14 goals. And our top scorer this season is Enzo and Joao with 6. Says a lot. Says a lot. Some people just don't understand a protest. Why do I just see a video of us chanting Caicedo's song at the protest? Yes, love him, but it's... Yeah. Agreed. I mean, I haven't really I've kept up to date slightly. It seems to me that there's, it seems to be quite a lot of impetus with, or a direction with it, but, I understand maybe saying in Enzo Maresca's name, because that's kind of like an FU to the board as well. Malagusto still out. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm just trying to see if Jem is coming on at all. Fair enough. Jem seems to be doing a Twitter space at the moment, so you're more than welcome to, after this, go and join that, and I might join you guys on there. That was under Maresca when he scored 14 goals. I thought it was Pochettino who scored 14 goals at this point. Can't remember. Yeah, CFC Cole, yeah, Jem is doing a space. Yeah, I think we were going to say that we were going to do a bit of a live on here, and then once the lineup came up, he was going to then do a pre-match. Not sure why he's not on here, actually. But we'll see. Anyways, right, I think what we're going to do, we're going to stop on here. Everyone from here, if you can, just before you go, smash the likes. If you've not subscribed, please do. It really helps us out. There's a lot coming to this channel as well. I think next Tuesday, Ben Jacobs is coming on the channel again, and we're going to be talking more about transfers. So stay tuned for that. But I think what we'll do now, guys, we're going to end it here. And if we can, smash the likes, go over to Gem's space, and we're going to go on there. And yeah, we'll just carry on the conversation. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Just before we go, match predictions from everyone in here will be great to see. If you could let me know what you think. I'm going 2-2 today. I think it's going to be a tight game. Toby, you're saying 3-1, but not anymore. Is that just because of the team? How many are you going to say then? Oh, my Lord. It's 2-0 United. Jeez. Well, guys, I think we're going to end it there. We're going to end it there. Let's go over to the spaces. Let's go see how Gem's getting on there. Everyone, up the Chelsea. We can fucking do it. Come on. We can do it. We'll see how we get on. Come on. Let's go on the spaces now. See you later, guys.